Hello, travelers! Today I have a fantastic build for you guys, and I know you guys been requesting to see some of my builds, so here's gonna be one of them. And I call it the Zartitio build, and you can thank me kindly. Alright guys, I got a super crazy build for you guys. It's absolutely amazing. You're going to be dishing out truckloads of damage on turn 1. Now, you don't even need to do any kind of setup. You don't need to do any kind of special Agnia buff and debuff and spread this buff and just none of that shenanigans. So let's get into it. Alright, so I am currently at the Southern Sea. At the Curious Nest. Danger level 52. I like to farm this place because, well, the monsters spawn really frequently, and I love it. Makes me happy. Puts a smile on my face. Alright, so let me show you guys the build in live action. So I'm gonna just run around here. I'm not gonna speed up the video or anything like that. In case people don't know, I have the game speed set to 2 times. See, I'm changing it right now. Set to 2 times. I'm gonna defend, and I'm just gonna be using Partitio. So basically, he's gonna be doing max damage all the time, turn 1. Absolutely amazing. So I'll do one more encounter, just for consistency tests. Some people like to see consistency. Alright, now I'll do another one and I'll explain everything. Alright, so what's basically happening is I am getting a buff from Throne's talent at nighttime. I'm getting a buff. And then I'm getting a debuff on the enemies through Temenos. With his nighttime talent. So that's how I'm getting all the buffs. I am using my latent power to give myself full BP. I'm using the Thief's skill, the Divine skill, Aber's Reckoning. And this skill is like really amazing because not only does it scale off of your dagger, but also scales up your, or scales off of your speed. So the more speed you stack, the more damage you're gonna do. Okay, so let's look into the gear that I am currently using. Actually, before that, let me show you what the importance of Throne and Temenos. Now, I've already covered this like way back when I was playing the demo, but I called it the power couple, but I'll briefly go over it again. Now, Throne has a talent that at nighttime you get a attribute raising effect at the start of battle, so that's how we got our buffs. And then Temenos has a nighttime talent as well, inflicting all foes with enfeebling effects at the start of battle at night. So that is how I'm getting those, and that's why these two are really important and really strong paired together. Really good synchronization here. So that covers that. Let's go into the gear. He's using the battle-tested blade because of the equip effect raises potency of physical skills. Now, I'm not using this for the damage, I'm using it for the equip effect. And then your damage is going to be coming off your dagger because it scales with the dagger. So you can either get the battle tested dagger, or you can get the Lost Tribes dagger. Now, I know it has minus 103 speed, but there's a way around that. Bow doesn't matter. Bow's not going to help unless they have some kind of bow that amplifies potency of physical skills, then that's what I would get or recommend. Spear, we don't need spears. So yeah, for a shield, we're going with a shield with a lot of speed. So for instance, this Swift Shield has speed on it. Then the Cloth Headband, it's got speed on it. Protector's Vestment, speed on it. You guys can probably guess the theme that's going on here. Then we have Finisher's Claw, raises damage dealt by critical hits. So your critical hits are going to hit stronger. So this is really good for pumping out even more damage. Then we got Sister's Amulet. I think I'm gonna cover this in a separate video. It's kind of a big side quest. I'll show you guys how to get this. Now I do have a alternative setup for this. So if you guys don't have the Sister's Amulet or the Battle Tested Blade, use the Lost Tribes Dagger, and then switch out the Sister's Amulet for the Blessing in Disguise. So it turns negative values on the equipment into positive values. So you can use this, and it'll turn your speed into plus speed. So your minus speed into plus speed. So awesome. There's also a shield called Giant Shield. I haven't found it yet, but there's a shield that has minus speed too that you can use Blessing in Disguise with to give it plus speed. I think it's like 60. Which I can't find it yet. I don't know where it's at. I haven't really super dived deep into finding it, but there's a shield called Giant Shield somewhere that has a bunch of speed on it, which I really want. But once you get the battle tested dagger, this setup is going to be just slightly better by a little bit. Put that back on. And that is it for his gear. Now let's look into the support skills. We have upgraded accessories. This helps boost my critical damage a little bit and my speed up, because it's boosting my accessory. Then we have peak performance. So we're always going to want to be at max HP, and we're going to get extra damage. And we want deal more damage because we want to surpass that cap of 9,999 damage, and we want to take it up to 99,999. Then we have full power. This lets me get my latent power gauge filled at the start of battle, so this is nice for getting all my BP that I need to in order to use my Aber's Reckoning. So let's go into a little bit of the learned skills. So pretty much nothing's really going to survive this attack, except for bosses. There's a few bosses that have over 100,000 HP. And but yeah, once you're done using this, you can either have one of your party members buff you back up with BP, and you can do it again, or you'll have 2 BP left after you do your latency move. You'll have 2 BP left, and I recommend using Surprise Attack. It's a really good, strong attack to use. And of course, you can raise your speed even more with Swift Step, so if you want to do more damage, you can always buff yourself with more speed. So it gets even more crazier. But yeah, basically this build is just for one hitting, one turn, fast clearing mobs, and just grinding out XP. It's also great for killing bosses too. But yeah, that is, I think, pretty much the build. I think I covered everything. Well guys, that is pretty much it. That is Zartitio's build. And yeah, I'll have some more builds coming out. My Ochet build and Throne A build pretty soon. And yeah, give it a like, comment, whatever you guys want to do, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And thank you kindly.